live, the last live, crapped out. Unfortunately, my internet's a total piece of crap, so that's just how it goes, everybody. It's just how it is, folks. So this is one of my tomatoes. It's pretty cool. It was, as you can see, this is the stage actually that I have to take them inside because the freaking birds will peck them. They'll just do one peck. And they also ate one of my bell peppers. I was so mad. I was so mad. When I tell you I was irate, that does not even cover it. WTF is up with your streams. I will send you money if you fix your internet. I know, dude, I know. I wish my internet would be fixed. I don't know what to do about it, honestly. Yeah, I wish I could figure it out. It'd be great. But yeah, so I'm sorry, Colton. I'm sorry, Mr. Ubermensch. Even right now, the screen is all pixelated and lagging. I hate this so much. Let me try something. Just Wi-Fi now. I tried going on data. Yeah, thanks, Colton. Thanks. Yeah, I try going on data, you know. But this is my tomato. See? One of my tomatoes. Hey, what's up, Country for Life? Yes, I remember you. This is one of my tomatoes. See? It's, okay. Hey, Pepsi Power, what's up? Oh, you got a new Bible. That's awesome. That's awesome. What kind of tomato is that? So the variety is called Early Girl. The variety is called Early Girl. Nintendo commented, "Your internet is as bad as mine." Well, that was a notification, so you couldn't see it. But he said that my internet is as bad as his. So true. So true. Whoa. Okay. I see on my end, my number jumped up to 23. So I said that the goal was 20. Then I could talk about my ceramics. So what's up, sporty fan? So this is a form that I made. This is a form that I made. And it's basically a cylinder with a flared edge. Okay. Hey, Chris, what's up? God bless, Crooked. God bless you too. Thank you. A new Bible. It's the NIV. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like the NIV. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good translation. I've heard that there are problems with it, but so anyway, this is it's gonna be a mug. My class is called functional pottery. So yes, I did. I did make this. This is it's a cylinder with a flared mouth, I suppose. I made this. And I'm very proud of it. Now is this the video? I think this is the video. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, well, this is another one. Dudes are fighting outside. SMH. Can't wait to move out of the barracks and not have to deal with the dudes blaring music at 11 p.m. and fighting. Oh, no. You can't even do pottery. I love it. I love ceramics and slash pottery. It's great. Oh, you do drawing? That's awesome. Okay, so these are all forms that I made. This one has a hole in the bottom. When I was slicing it off the wheel, I unfortunately made the bottom too thin. So that was sad. You have the biggest porcelain lobster collection. Yes. Porcelain lobster. Hey, do you like Jordan Peterson? I don't. He's so cringe. Oh my gosh. So they're all going to be mugs. So see, I learned actually how to calculate clay shrinkage. And this is really important when you're thinking about functional pottery. Yeah, when you're thinking about functional pottery, this is very important because to plan. Did you just say Jordan Peterson is cringe? Yes, I did. Yeah, I think he's cringe. I actually made one more that's not pictured here, but it wasn't as good. He is. I do like him. Oh, cringe? Hey, what's up, sporty fan? How you doing? Okay, bye. You're a moron. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he used to be good, I feel like. But like when he was advocating for free speech and stuff, but now he's like calling people anti-Semitic and like I don't know. And like crying on TV and like I don't know. So, Jordan Peterson is wise, but definitely has his thing. Yeah, and then he's like trying to meddle in American politics when he's a refugee from Canada, basically. So that's all. Crying is cringe. Yeah, women for you. I mean, like he goes. So somebody goes also. Okay, this is another thing. Somebody asks, do you believe in God? And he goes, well, what do you mean do? And what do you mean you? What do you mean believe? And what do you mean God? And it's just like, okay, everyone knows what Everyone knows what you mean when you say, do you believe in God? It's stupid to not, to, it's just stupid. It really is. I literally have to stay up late with dudes in my squad monthly while they cry to me and let everything out. Strong dudes who fight for our country. No, no, no. I'm not saying that it's, I'm saying that it's cringe for them to cry in public, like on TV. Like why? Like why are you doing that? I just don't understand that. I believe in God, but do you judge those who don't? Wait. I literally have stayed up with my best friend in Bravo combat last night because his grandpa died. Oh, yeah, that's really sad. Yeah, and I think that's wonderful that you did that for your friend. That's amazing. But I'm just saying like he goes on TV and he has like these mental breakdowns and it's just like, and then that coupled with these like weird semantic arguments. Well, what do you mean do? What do you mean you? What do you mean believe? What do you mean God? Like why? Like why does he do that? I don't understand that. Maybe Chris, maybe you can tell me why he does that. Do you know how many men end their lives because of women like you? No, I'm not saying that it's always cringe, but I'm just saying like why is Jordan Peterson going on TV to like have mental breakdowns? I don't know. Yeah, I'm making a set of mugs. That's probably I don't know how many mugs I'm going to get. A-hole, you want a coffee mug, so true. Who's your favorite superhero? I don't know. I don't really watch like superhero movies. Yeah, I feel like it is a reach actually, Chris. I don't know. I feel like it kind of is a reach. Um Hey Cookie, you'd settle for making America just okay again. Yours is Spider-Man? Nice. Yeah, Spider-Man's cool. Spider-Man's cool. I'm just thinking about like I'm just thinking about like I don't know. I know that there's let's see. Well, there's Superman. I'm also thinking about who plays them too, but I guess that's like not super relevant necessarily. Yeah, Jack, so true. I agree. Jordan Peterson is an advocate for men's mental health, and he's made it okay for men to cry and share their emotions. She literally doesn't like him because he cries on TV. Okay, well, that's just my opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion. So, and that's not I don't know. I just think that yeah. Jack. LOL. A-hole. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of true, honestly. What's up, we win? Vote for Elon. Do you think so? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really think, hey, that one guy, what's up? I don't really think that, I wouldn't vote. I wouldn't want to vote for Elon. Jack, that's true. You know, that's, oh shoot. Yeah, no, what I was saying, yeah, no, it did cut out. You're good. Hey Lena, what's up? That's what they mean when sparks fly on the first date. Yeah, no, not definitely not on the first date. Definitely not until after marriage. Okay, guys, don't be mean. Don't be mean to Chris, okay? Don't be mean to Chris. No, there are definitely circumstances. There are definitely circumstances. I don't deny that that you need to cry as a man. But I'm just saying, if if you're sobbing to your woman over every little thing, uh, then that's just, I mean, it's not attractive. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we're talking about, I mean, we were talking about Jordan Peterson, and I said that I thought that he was cringe. Um, because you look at some of the stuff that he's saying, and it's very cringe. Um, but then, he also he does go on TV and cry, and I just think that's odd, as especially as a man. That's, even if a woman was crying on TV, I would say, why are you crying on TV? I mean, I don't know. I agree, Alan. I agree. You think Jordan's cringe AF when he bows down to Muslims? When did he do that? When did he do that? I mean, he definitely likes a certain foreign country more than he likes America, because I don't even think he's American, because he's Canadian. So I'd rather have my buddy cry to me every day than end his life. Yeah, of course. But that's not what we're talking about, is it? No. Also, Jordan Peterson has a wife and has been married to her for a long time. True. True. Oh, shoot. He has an odd obsession with rat-based analogies. Yeah, he calls everyone a rat. Well, as well as a woman should take pride in being a woman. I agree. Yes. True. He had a debate with some Muslim dudes. I didn't like it. LMAO. Alpha, you need to relax, Alpha. Please relax. Old timers do that. Rats were the worst his generation. Hey, Uriok. Yes, I did end in my other streams because they all crapped out. Okay, I just need to cry. Okay, Alpha. Okay, Alpha. If the rock crumbles, then so does the foundation of the relationship. See, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Do I hate Elon Musk? I don't know. I mean, not really. I don't really I don't really care that much, honestly, like about Elon Musk. Yeah. Chris, I really would. Okay, Alpha, you need to calm down. You need to calm down, Alpha. Can you please stop being mean to Chris? Don't be mean to him. There's no reason for that. Anyways, my ceramics. This is a look at the inside. This is a look at the inside. You can see the one over here has a hole. If you had a kid, what would you want, boy or girl? I don't know. I don't know. If I had a boy, I've always wanted to name a boy Daniel. Cheeseburger, yes, cookie. So true, so true. And this one is so amazing. Wish I could take credit for it. Yeah, wish I could take credit for this one. It's a casserole dish. Amazing. I did not make that one. This girl who just graduated from high school made it. Amazing. Amazing. What she did was she threw a big round bowl, like really big, and then she shaped it to be more square, like a casserole dish. And then she rolled out with the rolling pin and cut out these handles, and then she attached them, and it's amazing. This chat is just like wah 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 wah, like the teacher from the Peanut Show, back and forth. That's kind of true, actually. Kind of true. Wah 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 wah. Run a 12-minute 2-mile. Yep, I would never be able to do that. Especially with my disability. So are you doing glazes too? That would be cool to see. Yeah, Yes, yes, I will be glazing. I will be glazing. Um, I'll be glazing that. I'll be glazing all of my pieces. That'll be toward the end of the class though, because this is how this is how it goes. This is the process. So you throw your thing, okay? You throw your thing, and then your form. And then, okay, guys, why are we fighting about 2-minute miles and all these things? It's ridiculous. But anyway, uh anyway, so basically what's up, Jessica? What do you prefer we fight about? Do you have to fight? I mean, I guess if you want to fight, I'll just let you. Okay, Alpha, what the heck? What does that even mean? I'm so sorry about your government hazing, Chris. Yeah, well, and Alpha, please stuff it and go back to your base. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways. I want to start a problem. I want to start a fight. Right? You want to fight. Okay. Okay. So, anywho, Anywho, um, so the process, let's go over the process. What's behind you? So this is a casserole dish that another girl in my class made. I did not make it. Um, Unfortunately, I cannot claim this one, but I love it. I love it so much. Anywho, so this is the process. So what you do is you throw your form, right? And then so you let it you have to let it dry until the leather hard stage. Okay? And then for me in the leather hard stage, well, okay, I'm doing mugs, right? So I'll be trimming a foot onto my mugs, and then I'll be making and attaching a handle onto them. So that's for mugs. For other things, it might be a little bit different. Shaniqua. Shaniqua is better. So true. So true. Oh, you think I should name a girl Chrysanthemum? Yes, so true. That would be interesting. I would probably want a name like from the Bible, though. Bunch of Simpson here, simping for a man hater. Well, I definitely wouldn't classify myself as a man hater, but okay. Okay, whatever you say. Arioch says hyacinth instead of chrysanthemum. Hyacinth, I don't know about that as a name. Bro, she like 16. Why you worried about it? What? If you had a half black child, what would you name it? I don't know. First name should always be a Christian name. Middle name is from the mother's side. Oh, okay. From the mother's side, really. Interesting. So if my child had a child, it would be it could be named, a Christian name, and then TheYellowKazoo, as the middle name. My kids have unique religious names. Oh, really, Jessica? What are their names? Army guy passed boot camp. Okay, Alpha. I didn't do anything. Chris, I'm thankful for your service. But do you know what humility is? Well, it's a question. It is a question. I mean, sometimes people can be jerks no matter who they are. It's equal opportunity, you know. Mercy and Victory. Oh, nice. Those are nice names. Yeah, nice names for girls, for sure. For sure. Do you have any boys or no? I highly doubt he made it. Oh, man. Name your daughter Claire Annette Kazoo. I love it. I love it. Yes, because Kazoo is the last name. Yellow is the first name. Oh, great, Cool Breeze. Thank you. Yes, thanks for sending a friend request. No, but they assume it's Victor misspelled. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. So they assume that your daughter's a boy. That's got to be annoying for her. Okay, so the process, and this is just the process for this class because classes are a week apart. So the first, it'll be the first week you throw. The second week, by the second week, since all the pieces are covered, it's leather hard. By that time, and so it's leather hard by that time, and then after that, you can do all the things like trim the foot, attach the handle, and then you put it out to be bisque fired. So then sometime during that week it fired, and then after it's bisque fired, it's ready to be glazed. So you have to go through and you have to pick what color you want to glaze it. And now glazes are not paint. This is very important to understand. Glaze is not paint. Very important. What's up, Ballpark Franks? How you doing? Yes, very, very important to learn. You you cannot think of glaze as paint because if you do, then you're not going to do well with it. So basically, what was I going to say? Lost my train of thought. We appreciate your service. I do at least. I appreciate your service, Chris. I always want to, I never want to offend anyone about that kind of stuff. Hey, Aaron, what's up? Yes, okay, yes, paint versus glaze. Yes, so you do not paint ceramics at all unless you're doing underglaze. That's a little bit different. There's like slip you can and underglaze that you can use, and you can paint that on. But for glaze, the glazes are formulated in most, I think in most studios. The glaze is going to be formulated for dipping. Okay, dipping. And oh, I don't know, Cookie. The inner city. I think that's a valid comparison, actually. I mean, I don't know, but I feel like that could be a valid comparison because the inner cities are pretty bad. They're pretty bad news. And so, okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. I have like an ADD brain. I'm so serious. Like a donut. What's like a donut? Oh, glaze. Yes, the glaze. More and more ridiculous, really just said. I don't know, he has a point. The inner city. No, I'm not saying it's a lot like Afghanistan. I'm not saying that. Wow, Cookie, so true. Yeah, it is valid, though. It is valid. Have you guys heard of Slovenia? I think it's one of the safest countries on earth. What do you notice? Yes, that's right near Czechoslovakia. Yep. I think it's one of the safest countries on earth. Noctem, what's up? How you doing? Greetings, Florida. Greetings. Well, there's a reason that they call Chicago Chirac. Like I'm just gonna leave it at that. So, anyways, glazing. Glazing basically is so glazes, ceramic glazes are basically a bunch of minerals in water. So you have to mix them up real good. You've heard Chafghanistan? Really? I haven't. The barracks, my butt, my Asian pharmacist would say. Really? That's what your Asian pharmacist would say? Chicago stand. Yeah, Ariok, so true. I mean, there's a reason they call it that, right? I would think. But what do I know? You are all three equally dumb. The girl, 2A, and Jack, the Three Stooges. That's so funny. We didn't give the inner city billions in military equipment. So true. So true. Yeah. Yeah, like when they were when the military was instructed to pull out of Afghanistan and just leave all of their weapons for the Taliban. I mean, I don't know. Call me a conspiracy theorist. The art of biblical poetry, question mark? Yo, what's up, Gregor? Actually, I had a brain tumor, so you're talking to a cancer survivor. Cookie, we give the inner city drugs and guns. That's also true. That's also true. Cookie says, hell yeah, drugs and guns. No, it's actually, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Back to the glazes, though. Back to the glazes. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted by this. Yeah, let's see how you look. Yeah, show your face, bud. For real. Okay. Yeah, the glazes are for firing the piece. So after you glaze the piece, it'll be food safe. If you glaze it without, if you fire without glazing, it won't be food safe. Popeye the Sailor Man, toot toot. Okay, so you dip it in paint. No, not paint. Glaze is not paint, remember? Remember, we know this. We know this, guys. We know this. Glaze is not paint. No, no, no. It's very different. No, I'm not saying that the boots on the ground had anything to do with leaving weapons behind. I didn't say that. I said that they were instructed to leave all their weapons behind. So that's obviously coming from the top. I wrote my notes wrong, so true. Yeah, Gregor, you already said that. You already said that I look inbred. You already said that. I'm saying there were people fighting over there for 30 years, and then they just said, yeah, get out and leave everyone behind. I bet that felt awful, everything behind. Yeah, I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. And do you know that see, we left most of that for the Afghanis. Those people were effing hopeless. Oh, that sucks. Well, I know the Taliban like took over in like a day or something, or like in like 2 hours. Why are your mother and father, brother and sister, you are low IQ? This person, man. How annoying. Rude. So, anyways, that's Chris' other account. Oh my gosh. Sounds like a very loving home. Hey, Jessica, we love the positivity. That's Eddie's alt account. That is so funny. That tends to happen when the occupier of your country literally just ups and leaves. Yeah, I know. What does Biden pulling us out have to do with me? It doesn't. I know, Alpha. I know. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is I know I don't take it personally. Yeah. What up, Bobby Hill? We're talking about ceramics. We're just talking about some ceramics. The only difference between Biden and Mr. Magoo is everything usually turned out okay with Magoo. Kazoo plays dumb but is the smartest in the room. Hey, Alan, you know. Yeah. Some people are low IQ and that's okay. But you know, Alan. Yeah, so anyways, back to the glaze, not paint. Glaze is not paint. So after you dip it in the glaze, you got to make sure the bottom is really super cleaned off super well. Because if not, the glaze, the chemical reaction of the firing basically turns the glaze into glass. And that is going to be a problem if you want to keep your piece. So just to be sure, glaze is paint. No, you're not listening. Nice. I've been wanting to try and make my own out of natural clay that you'd find at a riverbank. That would be interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know if that would be too sandy because if you throw with clay that's too sandy, like you will cut your hands up and it will not be nice. Paint is for dipping and glaze is for food safety, dummy. Yeah, so true, dummy. Could we store all of our big manly tears in them? Oh my gosh. I love donuts with paint on them. Yeah, Cookie, me too. You know, I use a paintbrush. I just brush it on that donut. Hey, Vanessa. Marinara is for dipping. Drinking salt water out of these is vital, yes or no? So you actually need salt in order to get water to your cells. So your cells need to have some kind of some kind of salt needs to be added. Some kind of salt needs to be added in order for the water to penetrate the cells. That container that looks like it could hold almost anything. Yeah. Heck yeah. Except for this one has a hole in the bottom, so it's a planter. Chris, you think you're falling for bait? I mean, kind of true, but Alpha's really trying to bait you. Oh, Jack. Oh no. Bait spelled that way means something a lot different. Paint chips are the best snack, especially lead paint. Do you know that lead is associated with lower IQ, but so is fluoride? Why did you make a pot with a hole in the bottom? So it wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. Because I made the bottom too thin, and when I cut it off, okay, there was a hole because it was too thin. Use a pan lid as a gas mask. Alpha, hell yeah, if you don't do Battle Buddy. Live shower drills. You're not true. Live shower drills, huh? Do you think I enlisted because I'm good at spelling? If I was good at spelling or reading, I would have said, hell no, when I read the contract. Well, that's probably true, yeah. Hey guys, don't forget to like the stream. Are you not entertained? So I have another bowl that I made. I have some finished ceramic pieces, actually. Plant pot, I'd love to, but it's illegal in this state. Man, I wish it was illegal in my state. Then you wouldn't smell weed everywhere you go. I mean, okay, not everywhere you go, but there are certain places, like, it just makes society overall, like, way less good. Tyler says he has no nipples. That's pretty weird, actually. What happened to them? Brewery's instructions on a MRE and makes the heater bomb on accident. What? No, I meant for use the hole at the bottom as a planter. Well, I mean, planters have to have a hole so that they can have water drainage. Kazoo knows the answers to the questions before she asks them. Yeah, sometimes. They kept shrinking until poof, I was 15 and gone. That's pretty weird, actually. The banana bread was great. Yeah, it's great. It tastes really good. Anyways, I'm gonna go, Kazoo, even though we ended on good terms. I hate you for your terrible opinions. Bye. Okay. Okay, I'm glad you hate me. That's awesome. Seriously mean that from the bottom of my heart, sweetie. Yeah, sweetie. Okay, pumpkin. MRE's got me through 2 years of college, LOL. Love those little water-activated heaters. Oh, that's cool. Banana bread, did you get a new cultivar or something? Baby bananas? Yeah, 10 like hype. Let's go, everybody. Thanks. Kazoo attorney at law. Why the hate? I don't know. Because I said that it's weird that Jordan Peterson cries on TV. And it's kind of cringe. You see 14 likes? I see 13. I see 13. Tie up the heater real tight and cover it in baby powder. What? Why would you do that? That doesn't sound safe. Grow up, not gonna lie. Real. Who is Jordan Peterson? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, live chat summary on. That's cool. What's up, Misbehavin'? Oh, Ja, you liked on Eddie's behalf. Peterson has a very high IQ. I mean, okay, he's still cringe, though. Kazoo is a neurosurgeon by day and streamer by night. Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not. Jordan Peterson started out really good, but then he got strung out on painkillers and he had a breakdown. This is exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly. He used to be good. This is what I said. I said he used to be good, but he's kind of cringe now. And he goes after like people for being anti-Semitic and like it's so dumb. Kazoo by day, Kazoo surgeon by night. No. I don't think he's fully recovered from the breakdown. Also, the Canadian government has been messing with him and persecuting him the entire time. Not good for one's mental health. That's true. It's not good for one's mental health. Which is why it was not good for his company to go after Candace Owens like that. Think about her mental health. Jordan Peterson? No, he's not Indian. Rip Candace. Well, I mean, she's back and better than ever, honestly. She's doing great, and her channel is like over 4 million subscribers. So I don't know. Peterson kind of fell off to me. Devout Christian or Jew yet acknowledges Muslims as believers. No, no, he's not. Jordan Peterson, as far as anyone can tell, Jordan Peterson is not a Christian. And he doesn't claim to be a Christian. In fact, he claims not to be a Christian. That's why it was so stupid when Jubilee had him on to discuss Christianity, okay? But he's not a Christian. So after like 4 hours of that video being up, it was originally called One Christian versus 20 Atheists, okay? And now, after 4 hours of backlash, especially on Twitter, I think, now they're calling it Jordan Peterson versus 20 Atheists. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. He goes, "Oh, you've claimed that. I haven't claimed that." When somebody said, like, okay, well, you're a Christian, aren't you? Because he was saying some like weird thing that he feels like is from the Bible or something, even though it's not. And you like my impression? Thank you. Yeah, it's my Jordan Peterson. The thing with Jordan Peterson is that he made a name off of drama and controversy, so it's no surprise that it continues to this day. It's like Facebook, but in a podcast form. $3.99 Lay's and Cheetos when you buy 3 or more with card. Nice. Christianity, heart fire, so true. No, Jack, I don't think he converted. I don't think he recently became a Christian. Because if he recently became a Christian, he would have just said, yeah, I'm a Christian, you know? Yeah, I like Freedom Tunes. I like Seamus. He's good. He's a good guy. I don't care if Peterson is a Christian because their faith isn't my salvation. Well, no, that's true. No, and I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that all I'm saying is that if you're purporting yourself to be a Christian, then like why are you saying that you're not a Christian? Why weird arguments on like, well, God is actually our conscience. Like that's not it. Jordan is sensitive and emotional. Yeah, I'm sure some people like that, you know? Like I'm sure some people are attracted to that kind of man. Oh, still broke for you? Oh no. I know what you're saying and you are correct. Yeah. Well, as usual. Just kidding. Just kidding. Jiminy Cricket. Yes, Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, my mom sometimes used to say that when she would be mad. She would, Jiminy Cricket. Some people have no conscience. I mean everybody has a conscience. It just depends on whether it's seared or not, you know. Oh, it was a joke about the conscience thing? Okay. I am convinced God is real. Probably not a single person ever been right about him, though. Oh, I don't know about that. My mom always said cheese and crackers. Medium well conscience with a light sear. Yeah, that's interesting. Casey, what's up, Casey? How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Should I keep wearing my MAGA hat, guys? Should I keep it on? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Yes. Cardiologists make a lot too. Yeah, they sure do. Yeah. I feel like some people just some doctors will just profit off of keeping you sick though, you know. 18 likes. Let's go, guys. Let's get up to 20. Thank you, Casey. Thank you. Appreciate it. It has the Turning Point logo on it. Yeah, see exactly. Well, and you know what else cardiologists lobbied for? They lobbied for big soda to keep soda on Texas SNAP benefits. So like food stamps. They actually lobbied. The American Heart Association actually lobbied for like junk food and soda to stay in, because there's a bill that would ban it from SNAP, because of course they argue that the people in support of the bill argue that it should be it should not be the taxpayers' responsibility to subsidize people becoming obese. RFK sounds like a sheep, no hate. Oh, really? You think he sounds like a sheep? Why do you think that? More like a goat. So, okay, so you think that he's just being tricky or what? Proctologists make less money. That's too bad. I mean, it's kind of crazy, actually, considering that they have to like shove their fingers up men's butts, which is awful. But I mean, I'm sure they make jokes about it all the time. Bah. Hey, Ben. Hello, how are you? How are you, sir? Brr. All I heard was finger in man's butt. I know. Well, that's what proctologists have to do, right? If you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes are not paid for your bag of foot rounds. I know. I know. Yeah. That's true. Female proctology. Yeah. Women aren't like men in that regard. They don't want to see random men's butts, okay? They don't want to see that. Whereas men, men go into gynecology. There's a reason for that. There's also a reason I would never have a male gynecologist. So there's that. Proctologists don't have to finger us no more. I mean, wait, they don't? They don't have to do that? Did they come up with like a better way? There has to be a better way. Gynecology is on the labor and delivery career path. My girlfriend can't get any female gynecologist to listen to her or take her seriously, by the way. Really? That's interesting. Yeah. No, it's horrible. It's horrible, the state of women's healthcare. Like, it really is bad. I'd rather be unalived than have a doctor stick his finger up my butt. Fair. That's fair. I mean, it sounds kind of gay. So, but yeah, that's totally fair. Ja is dying of colon cancer at 60. I thought we were talking about prostate. Are you talking about prostate cancer? Blood checks and tools. Fingers are the old way. Oh, fingers are the old way. Oh yeah, because your PSA would tell you. Right. Potato, tomato. So true. So true. But yeah, the state of women's healthcare is like actually not that great, because like people don't, like, I know the phrase believe all women, like you shouldn't believe all women in a lot of areas, but when it comes to their health, you should believe the women. You should believe what they're telling you about their own situation. Old way, what? I was just in last month. They didn't tell me about a new way. Jack, fingers are my preferred way. Oh boy. Well, Jack, that's one way. That's one way to tell us you're a homosexual. I had to have a blood test. Could be your doctor. Don't got new equipment. Oh yeah. Time to get a new doctor if you don't want the old finger up the butt. Hey, who said that females got fingers too? What? What? The father of modern gynecology was the father of oh no. Ew. There's a statue of him at the Capitol building. I don't know about that. That doesn't sound good to me. That sounds like pedo or something. Right? So the father of gynecology was what? He was the father of a woman and he wanted to look. Oh, bro wanted to help his wife. Okay, that's a little different. That's a little different. The doctor will lie and say equipment is unnecessary just to be zesty with your butt. Thanks, doctors. I know, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not I'm not like anti-Western medicine or anything, but I just think there's a lot they do that's probably unnecessary. Then they're taught it in Rockefeller-funded school, medical school. If your doctor's Italian, run. So true, so true. Like I've seen doctors say that they don't learn like anything about nutrition or anything. So that's crazy. Bro, be in there like look, if it keeps the cancer away, I can accept that a finger must go in the booty. A finger a day keeps the cancer away. Just kidding, it's more like a year. Ooh, especially if they're a neurologist. Italians in neurology is bad. Why is that bad? If you develop cancer, then it's probably a diet issue. Forget about your healthy capiche. How did this chat turn into finger butt talk? I don't know. I really don't know. So, do you guys want to see my some of my finished ceramic pieces? It's Chris's fault, you think? Oh man. Oh man, that guy was interesting. I don't know, there was something about prostates and, they were talking about prostates. So, Daenerys, hello. No, she's trash, don't defend her. Finished ceramics pieces? Oh, do you have any from Sweden? I don't have any from Sweden, no. No, I don't have any from Finland either. Yeah, it's the internet. It's inevitable. Of course, we're going to be talking about prostates, obviously. Prostates and buttocks. Buttocks. Okay. I'm going to have to go get my finished pieces. The mudware. Vets make like 80K. Wow. Well, that's good. I mean, they put their lives on the line. If we were on Reddit, it would have came up in the first 10 minutes. Someone I know got a serious head injury, took a crab knee to the forehead. Anyway, the neurologist came in to assess the cause of unconsciousness and inability to move legs with a little hammer. Yeah, they use that, right? To test the knee reflex. The secret is to work for the feds. It's a good idea. It's a good idea, Cookie. Hey, Cookie, how long have you and your girlfriend been together? Right, but no imaging, no MRI, no nothing. Oh, okay, I get what you mean. Well, maybe they wanted to test first to do like the least invasive thing first, right? Did they do any MRI or imaging after? Coming up on 2 years. Oh, that's nice, Cookie. That's great. Are you guys gonna get married? Dead Internet Theory says you are all feds, and I'm the so true, so true. Yeah, that's true. Everyone else is a fed. That's so real. Hey, Zeb. Hey, G2 in the 2. I remember watching your Mario Maker stream when I was in middle school. About to graduate high school now. Well, congratulations, G2. I'm getting stable before I get married. Oh, gotcha. That's probably a good idea. No, nothing. To this day, it's listed as cervical spinal injury. Really? Where's your upper lip? You want me to be like a duck lip? Should I get lip filler? My wife is in labor. Doctor, let me test her knee reflex. Well, that would be wonderful. You don't have one cracker. Well, I would rather that than not have a father. I don't know. I screenshot that face, and now it's my desktop background. Oh, nice. Above her bottom lip. So true. So true. I mean, apparently, she called me a cracker, so I guess it's fair game. Well, yeah, the trolling it's fatherless behavior. So, I don't know. I could make you cry for days with one word. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but yeah. Shiloh Hendricks, anyone? Where's your top lip? Such a fatherless question. What's true is true. Yeah. LOL, yeah, when Mario came into the room with a bag of blunt instruments to assess the functionality of the human brain, I gave up on getting a straight answer that day. That's not good. That's a red flag. Yeah, Jack, that's kind of true. That's kind of true. Yeah, she says your father effed your mother. Correct. Correct. That's kind of how it works. Wow. Daenerys is so cringe. Wow. Daenerys. Yeah, I think she probably doesn't like my hat, huh? That's crazy. Procreation? What? Daenerys prison born. Oh my gosh. She really thought she said something. Your father effed your mother. LMAO. So true. So true, Ariok. I know, she really thought she said something. Dumb. LOL. I wonder about people who got convicted from a conjugal visit. People who got convicted from a conjugal visit? You know, oops, I just dropped my phone. Your father is a mother effer? Does he have an Oedipus complex? Oh, people who got conceived from a conjugal visit. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Fun fact, you have a genetic origin. Who'da thunk it? I don't know. Daenerys, leader of the Unsullied Gang. Oh man, are you talking about... So I see the emojis, the sword, and then the cherries and the eggplant. Okay. Are we talking about castration here? So do you guys want to see my pottery that is now finished? Not finished, but finished. Unsullied got their junk removed in Game of Thrones. Okay, got it. AK, I'm not a sycophant like you. You can be mad. I called out your ugly patron, but it's the truth, she says. Yes, I did glaze it. Yes. Okay, hi, I'm back. $2.99 for boneless chicken. Look up fetal alcohol syndrome. Yeah, I mean, I had a brain tumor, so you're not correct, but okay. So this is one of them. This is probably the biggest cup that I got, the biggest mug. Sabrina says, at least I wasn't born retarded like all of you. Okay. 20 likes, let's go. Nibiru, that's funny. Also, no, she's not a match for fetal alcohol syndrome. She has a thing in the middle of her top lip, and alcohol fetuses don't have those. Bitch can't even do depth perception. That is true. What's the blue on it? This just kind of happened. It just kind of happened with the glaze. I don't even really know how that happened. Honestly, nice pottery, but this chat sucks. Like, people are mean. I know, yeah. Poetry. She's retarded and y'all are too. I could totally drink out of that mug. Oh, yeah. If I was born retarded, how the F can I count 100 round belt and chew crayon at the same time? Man, I love one of those for morning coffees. I know, it's pretty small though. The blue looked like a mountain or a waterfall. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I couldn't trim a foot onto this one, because it got like an uneven thing, and so I had to trim it like all the way down, unfortunately. If I was retarded, would I be illiterate, huh? Yeah, what are you saying? What are you even saying? I don't even know. How am I about to pick up the J I dropped out of the window with 2 arrows? Oh man. This one was it was supposed to be a bowl, but obviously this was another one that got too thin, and now it has to be like a planter or something. Chris the Fake Valor Dude was restarted. If I'm, yeah. Daenerys. He's not retarded. One of your signature, a hole in the bottom pots. I know. So, oh. I forget that you can just steal valor that easy. I'm smart. About to put my Switch in the microwave to make a quantum computer. Oh, smart. Very smart. This is another cup that I made, but this one, I actually made this one in high school. And the bottom of it also has no foot. Because I think it might have been too thin, or I just was too afraid to put a foot in. I was too afraid to even try. Remember to taste test the game cartridge. Oh no. Don't actually do that. That's trolling. He's trolling. Don't actually do that. I don't actually want you to get hurt. So, and look at the handle that I did on this one. Oh, it tastes like anus. You're such a nice person. Oh, thanks. I mean, you know, somebody just called me a racist today, but I mean, Daenerys, he has a girlfriend, so I don't know. Anyways, I made this one in high school. This is like better than this handle is better than any of my handles that I made in my last session. You're such a nice racist person. Jeez. Question, how did you all even come across this channel? Just curious. Probably the live feed, right? Okay, and then this one I made in my last session too. Yeah, that handle, it was awesome on my high school mug. I got called racist today too. Kind of earned it though. What did you do? This one also has no foot, by the way. So yeah, this is a super tiny. Live feed weeks ago. Best rabbit hole of my life. So true. I subbed and it was in my life. Nice. Bitch, your voice is horrible. I put my volume down. Okay. What do you want me to do with that? Daenerys, are you a synth? I smell AI generated fish coming off you. Oh no. I came across this channel many moons ago on either Mario Maker 1 or Splatoon. Nice. Very base. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're okay, I think. I hope so. Okay. Then we've got another cylinder. Okay, we got another cylinder. And it had to be sanded down because of the glaze. We had issues. Didn't you have a moderator? Yeah, I did. That did not. There was yeah. Don't ask, Cookie. Don't ask about that. No, this one is a cylinder that I should have put a handle on, and I deeply regret not doing that. Deeply, because it would have been a great cup. May have called an illegal what he is and told him to go back to his home. Well, that's fair. That's fair. Use that for sage burning. No. Looks like a dope soup. I would not burn sage. That would be demonic. But look at how I glazed it. I glazed the inside different from the outside. I didn't get called racist, but a lady accused me of not wanting to shake her hand because she was black, when really my hand was just greasy. Yep. Why is burning sage demonic? What? Because people do that to like ward off demons. Can you burn a sage scented candle? Well, I guess you could, but I probably wouldn't advise that, just because scented candles are they're endocrine disruptors. Sage is a strong smell. Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who like they burn it for spiritual like practices. So that's all I'm talking about. Popcorn lung. Okay, this is my other teal cup that I love. I tried, this one has a foot. Check that out. Look how beautiful that is. It's cleansing, yes, but it helps in general because people are energy. Well, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So, when you say that, like, people are energy sponges like that, it's, it's not, that definitely has some implications for, like, spiritual. I hate when people put too much sage in their cornbread dressing at Thanksgiving. True. Your little cups are so adorable. Yeah, the one of the ladies in my class, she was like, "Oh, it's like a tea party." You're a white witch. Yeah, see, that, like, Jesus is the only way. It's like Jesus Christ is the only way. So I hope you become a Christian, Sabrina. Or are you the teenage witch? Sabrina the teenage witch. Those are little shot cups? No, they're more like little espresso cups. Yeah, it's the shrinkage that really got me on there. I'm proud of you, Kazoo. You just did the Lord's work right. Thanks. In any event, Christians get iffy about Get iffy talking about demons or thinking about them because it invites them. No, I don't think it invites them. I was Roman Catholic until abusive stepdad got stronger from my prayers. Oh no, that's horrible. Well, I don't think that Roman Catholicism teaches the gospel. I don't. I think that that Roman Catholicism is not Christianity in general. I think that there are Catholics who are Christians, but Catholicism itself is not inherently Christian, because you're relying on things that are not. Yeah, you're relying on things that are not Christ, and that's what the Bible teaches: Christ alone. Every time I hear someone say Jesus is the way, I imagine him stretched out across a chasm like a bridge. Well, I mean, that's kind of it. Like, it's basically a chasm, and then like the cross is in the chasm. That's what I've seen a lot. Seen that a lot. Yeah, Nibiru, Roman Catholicism, not the gospel. Catholicism is so pay to win. I know. Well, I mean, yeah, there's the indulgences. That's part of it for sure. But that's not the only thing. They say that if any man says that you're justified by faith alone, this is in the Council of Trent. If any man says that you're justified by faith alone, let him be anathema. So they anathemized the gospel, okay? Because faith alone is the gospel. Like cartoonishly stretched across a chasm, like he's in the Fantastic Four. Yeah, I don't know about that. But Jesus is the only way for us to be in right relationship with God. I mean, Jesus is also God, but Catholics got me like WTF when they start swearing in the Pope over Peter's bones. I know. I'm relying on something that gives me more answers than religion. I mean, no harm. Everyone has a way. And I'm not dissing for your ideas. You're entitled to them. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But yeah, I hope that you'll become a Christian, Sabrina. I guess you'd say he's in the Fantastic Three. I mean, true. True, the Trinity. No, my granny thought the licks were sus when they prayed to literally anything other than Jesus or God. I know. What? How your tomatoes already fruiting? Warm climate. Warm climate. The desert. The main difference between Catholic and Protestant is 66 versus 73 bucks in the Bible. Martin Luther is why people still have thoughts like that. No. I mean, all the reformers did was they just brought things back into the way they were supposed to be. Oh, you got an early girl too? Nice. Cookies in Nevada? Nice. Totatomos. Totatomos. Let me get a picture. Wait. Here's one. Here's a picture. Here's one of my maters. No, I'm not in Nevada. You just said it was hot. Yeah. Yeah. Nevada's hot. That's true. See, check this out. Check out my foot. It's my foot. My papa, let's see here. My papa grew a shit ton of tomatoes. Nice. Mine ain't fruiting yet. I got an early girl. Oh, I've already had a lot of tomatoes this season. Came for pottery, left because I triggered something. I wish you all a good night. Well, I punch a mirror. What? I hope that you're not gonna do that. Jesus was a Gnostic. That is not true. No. Nope. That's not true at all. Yeah, no. Gnosticism is definitely heresy. It's hot here in Cali too. We have snowy winters though. Yeah, that's really nice. Like California, I mean, they really screwed that state up, but it's like so perfect. You would have to really try to screw that up. And they did. And they really did. So my set of mugs. So we got this one. We got this one. We got this one. And we got this one. So that's my little set of tiny little mugs. Yeah, 20 like hype. Thank you, Ancient One. Jesus was a Jew. Judeo-Christianity equal Jew, follow Jesus. Yeah, I mean, it should be. Jesus is the illegal immigrant who lives down the street. No. No, Jesus is God. Somebody has to do it. Thanks, Ancient One. How much are you selling this set for? No. Oh, Jesus is the illegal immigrant. Yes. I mean, true. Probably. They all have to go back. Yeah, I think this one was either supposed to be teal or I forgot what I was doing midway through, which is also a possibility. And what if he just appeared one day and said it's pronounced Jod? That would be very odd. But we know all the other names for him, such as El Shaddai, Elohim. You know, we know all those types of names, all the Hebrew names. So we know how those are pronounced at least. So yeah, this one was supposed to be blue. I don't know if I just forgot what I was doing midway through, or, which is totally possible, or if it was supposed to be blue, but it didn't come out blue. Actually, it is, according to the scrolls from the time. The church today was created by Caesar Constantine at the Council of Nicaea. Well, yeah, maybe the Catholic Church, but not biblical Christianity, because we just follow the Bible. Jesus' name is Yeshua. I know. Oh, Bobby and Susan and Edwin. And Edwin and Lucy. Oh, no, it's not Bobby, it's Peter. Oh, okay, well, I guess you weren't saying the Narnia children, but whatever. Yeah, so technically Joshua, like, okay, yeah, but, that has no bearing on anything. I don't trust King James to have properly handled the translation. Well, I trust God to have preserved his word in whatever form. I think he may have removed all the instances of the word tyrant from the Bible. Hey, Joseph Ridley. England, nice. That's awesome. Good to see ya. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. And you dark. Yes, dark indeed. Very dark indeed. Hey, ODB, you want to visit England someday? What if he kept it all intact and we have the not intact version? I don't know. I just trust God to preserve his word. Jack, yeah, you're referencing some of the Gnostic gospels, I think, or maybe like, yeah, there's like the gospel of Jesus's wife, which is just crazy. Like, no, Jesus didn't have a wife and kids. That's not in the Bible, like, for a reason, okay? That's cool, you guys. CND. Do you guys know who CND is? His name's Alex. He was the one who waited a month for the Switch when it came out. I watched his vlogs every day. I loved his vlogs. He makes cabinets cheap. Who, Jesus? I don't know about that. Good for the odd woodworking project. I mean, I don't know about that. Jesus did not have kids or a wife. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Ugh. Yeah, I guess banana bread is a popular subject, you know? You think IKEA stuff is cheap. Bible says buy, sell, and make gain, but also don't hold on to them gains too tight. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if you're trying to say that that's a contradiction or what, but I know I'm getting tired, I know. I think about it, all the ladies would have been chasing him for sure. I mean, maybe, but like, that's not. I don't know. I just don't think so. Breeding the bananas? You think it's funny? Real question. When you go to bed, you have to take the tape off. Yep. Yep, I do. Mm-hmm. Be nuts if Jesus got a bloodline still around. That would be. I think that's probably why he didn't have a wife. Yeah, I keep it close. Yeah, I do. I keep it around. Oh, I know. It's so annoying to have to go to IKEA because you have to like walk through the entire store. the entire showroom to find like one thing. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, Cookie, he had brothers. James and Jude were the brothers of Jesus, and he had sisters too. You never been to IKEA? My dad calls it IKEA. IKEA. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. Okay, do I have any other gardening photos? I have this meme that you guys might like. Don't let something take a sad song. What? Oh, Hey Jude. And make it better. Yeah. So, a vampire basically bites a rainbow person, and now he's HIV positive, so he's in the hospital. No, he wasn't. Well, I mean, maybe he was vaxxed, but that's not why he got HIV. Although, I suppose vaccine AIDS is a thing. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better. I don't know. I don't know the song. That's so dark, it's almost racist. It's not racist. You might say like homophobic or something, but it doesn't have anything to do with race. Hard to swallow pills. The idea that Luke painted icons doesn't appear until after the 8th century, post-Nicaea too, and is not a part of early church tradition. See this? This is the Orthodox style. Are you pro or anti-Beatles? Hot interview questions, go. I mean, I heard that they were like a CIA created group, so dark. Oh, yes, I get it now. Sorry, I'm really tired, so I'm a little slow. Maybe I'm just slow anyway. Hey, Kiwami Brian, what's up? Hey, Kiwami, how are you doing? Yeah, I heard that the Beatles were a CIA creation. I'm sure the 2 remaining Beatles will be very offended at your CIA accusations. The vampires all died after the first year of Pride Parade. Yes. So true. So true. Probably. That's funny. Get some sleep and we shall talk about CIA tomorrow. If anything, wouldn't it be MI6 British? I know. I know, because they are British. I know. So I don't really know. I haven't really looked into that theory too much. I just heard it. But I know that John Lennon said that he would be more popular than Jesus, and then he was the first Beatle to die. So there's that too. But I've also heard that his assassination was by the intelligence agencies, so who knows? That's what the music era was called, I think. What, being more popular than Jesus? I just figured out when Brits call a female mum, they're saying ma'am. Well, I don't think so, because they call their mom that. And so it's mum. It means mom. I've heard plenty of artists compare themselves to God in some way and their soul kick in. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know then. I always like 007, works with his mom. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it was called the British Invasion? Oh, that music era? The British Invasion. I mean, we already liberated ourselves from them once, so, what are they doing? They also eat beans on toast. So true. So bizarre. So bizarre. Okay, what's another meme that I have saved on here? Oh. This is a picture of me at a Turning Point rally. Go Andy Biggs. Let's go. Biggs for governor. Oh, check this out. In Massachusetts, they have the sandwich police. Because there's a town called Sandwich, Massachusetts. Amazing. Brits stuck on World War II rations. Oh, no. Andy Smalls. No. No. Go Biggs or go home. Go Biggs or go home. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Are you involved with your local precinct meetings? Andy's nuts. Oh no. A-hole. I honestly not really. I do other activist work. The guy, the COO of Turning Point Action said that I'm one of the hardest workers in the state. So, and we follow each other on Twitter. So, I mean, it's a pretty big deal. You must go. Oh, Cookie. We'll be sad to see you leave. I'll be sad to see you leave. Oh, you're CST. CST. So it's like almost 1 a.m. Wow, I know. I know. COO Turning Point Action, he knows me. We're buds. I actually got this. He got me this hat. Well, he just let me take this hat because I had one. So listen, oh, you're in Canada. Oh, Saskatchewan. Oh, they don't do daylight savings based. Hey, Three Spades. What's up? Yeah, daylight savings is like some kind of commie propaganda, whatever. So, but yeah, so they got me the hat. And so one time when I was down at HQ, right? One time when I was down at HQ, making phone calls and doing stuff, Tyler walked past me, and I was like, because they had just given us hats that said 4547 on the side, and I was like, Tyler, how do I get How do I get one of the ones that has a Turning Point logo on the side? And he just gave me the hat that he was wearing. And then of course he had another one, you know, by the end of the day, but still, I thought that was just so nice. Like what a guy. But anyways, he's Mormon, but we won't hold that against him. It's okay. But anyways, so I left my hat. I'm pretty sure I left it in my ex's car, and like I'm not gonna text them or anything to like say, hey, did I leave my hat in your car like 5 months ago? No, thank you. And so anyways, I tagged him in this post that I made on Twitter, and he's like, good news, I think I know a guy. So when I saw him at the rally, he just got the hat over to me. So it was great. Senator Graham knows you. Whew. Yeah, that I'm sorry, bro, but that is not a flex. That is not a flex. Sorry. 5 months, yeah. Check this out. This is a cinnamon roll at this place that I went. It was so amazing. What's up, Nathan? Who's your daddy? Trump is your daddy because daddy's home. He's a rhino, I know, but it helps to know people. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it does. It does help to know people. For sure. Yeah, you gotta play the game. Hey Ryan, my banana bread came out amazing. Yeah, it's really good. I think that making the yogurt or putting yogurt in instead of sour cream might actually taste a little bit better. Like I think it might be like a little bit more moist even. But so this is a cinnamon roll. That is at this local shop that sells Czech pastries. But they also sell cinnamon rolls, obviously. And that cinnamon roll was so good. So I actually used regular yogurt for this one, believe it or not. I was gonna use Greek yogurt, but I didn't have any, so. Because I'm actually abstaining from dairy, but I figure that if it's cooked, it's probably fine, right? If it's cooked into a bread, it's probably okay. I mean, I don't know, but hopefully. Because my face is really not cooperating. That cinnamon roll must have left an impression. Yes, it was so good. Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it that it was going to be freaking amazing. So you could tell just by looking at it. This was one of my roses that I have a picture of. Isn't it nice? It's pretty nice, right? Pretty beautiful. Yeah, I definitely love roses. No, it's not a chrysanthemum, it's a rose. That's funny, Ariak. I think I already showed you guys at the beginning, but my Lysianthus. Yes, I did grow that rose. Yes. What, Ryan? What are you talking about, Ryan? What's the meaning behind the color of the different roses again? Well, yellow is friendship. White probably symbolizes purity or something. Red is for love. I think pink is one that you would give to your mom or a family member. Well, this one is called Lysianthus. They're absolutely beautiful. Apparently, they love the heat. Like, we'll see. I'm not totally convinced that they're gonna survive the summer, but we'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing. And same with the Angelonia. It's also supposed to do really well in the summer, but we'll see. Yesterday you'd answer a question of what you're doing for the week. Okay, that's what I figured. But yeah, I am gonna I'm doing that tomorrow. You got whites, reds, and pinks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I've got like some purplish pink ones and then those orange ones. The purple and pink ones are not that fragrant, but the orange ones are very fragrant and they're just they smell so beautiful. Wish y'all could see them. What's my coffee order? Okay, so this is something that I don't like because I just drink like black coffee, right? But when I go to a coffee place, I feel like I should get something like special. So it always takes me so long to decide because I'm like, okay, I have to, I have to do something, it has to be good because we're out and about and we're not just making coffee at home, right? But then I'm like, okay, well, on the other hand, black coffee is cheaper. But then on the other hand, I'm going to regret not getting a coffee, like a special coffee. Like they have all kinds of special coffees at this one shop by my house it's owned by Muslims, but what can you do, right? You like white chocolate mocha, but expensive. Yeah, so I went to this one place actually, is on well, I'm not gonna say where it was, but it was named after a city, okay? And it was really good. They had a white Russian mocha and it's really good. You look like a mocha type. Oh my gosh. I just said white Russian mocha is really good. And then your comment just came through. That's funny. Like right as I said that. That's funny, but yeah. I sound really tired. You drink tons of coffee? Me too. Me too. For sure. I don't really drink tea. I did drink tea when I was abstaining from coffee, and I was doing that to see if it would help my face clear up. Spoiler alert, it did not help. I cut out coffee for about a week. Completely. And it did not help at all. Do I prefer sweet tea or plain tea? Yeah, definitely not sweet tea. No, I do not like sweet tea. Yeah, I'm not a sweet tea person. I know if you're from the South, you're probably gonna hate that, but it's just the truth. It's not good. Sweet tea is not good. I hear that in Texas you can hardly find unsweet tea. A-hole, are you from the South? Oh, Snapple. I actually used to love Snapple when I was in elementary school. Oh, you are from the South, A-hole. Nice. That's awesome. You know what's interesting? I'm from California. Oh, no. And it's still sweet tea. Oh, no. Oh, that's rough, man. That's rough. But, anyways, I actually, so I got, I got a, oopsie. Shoot. I got a medical device from Louisiana, and the person one of the people who called me about it, who I have like a contact with it, is R.C. Sproul's grandniece. Isn't that interesting? Does anyone know who R.C. Sproul is? Okay, I'll just tell you. He was a Presbyterian like pastor, and he was very, hey, Nil Dragon. Yes, he was very well regarded in the Reformed tradition, just in the Christian tradition in general. Yes, Nil Dragon, that is so true. He's a great theologian. Indeed. Oh crap. Oh crap. I'm like falling asleep, and I touched my pottery with my foot, and I didn't realize it, and that could have ended in disaster, people. That could have been a real bad time. I'm from California too. Friend invited me on a road trip to Chicagistan, and I'm not sure if I'll go. Well, I don't know. You might want to. Is there something particularly interesting going on in Chirac? I know. I really should get some sleep. You got the same hat in the mail. Are you sure it was the same one? Does it have the Turning Point logo on it? You're up just because of me. Okay. NorCal. Okay, is that a little bit more bearable or no? Is that pizza really worth dodging bullets? That's the question that you want to ask. Ooh. A-hole wants his coffee mug. Nice. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. There she goes. You should make custom mugs for your subscribers for a price. That would actually be so cool. Maybe when I get a little bit better. Hmm. Do you stream often? I think I've been sub for a while. First I've seen you stream. Yeah, I have. I mean, Oh, shoot. Good night, Uriok. Hi, Craven. A sleep stream? Yeah, probably. All right, friends. All right, friends. I'm going to go too. Thanks for watching the stream. Have a great night, everybody.